Babes, welcome back. Summer is officially getting on our nerves.
Oh, completely. It is dragging.
Like, we love summer, but we need our September TV schedule back because apparently we have run out of things to watch and are losing our minds.
We are fully adrift in a sea of reruns, you know? The group chats are just dead.
Literally dead. I am spiraling. I am fully spiraling about the end of summer and this weird sticky limbo we are in right now.
It's the worst. You walk outside at noon and you're sweating, but by dinner you need a parka.
Exactly. Nothing feels right. I'm trying to enjoy these last beach days, but I am secretly craving cozy season routines, like chunky sweaters and an actual normal TV programming schedule.
Well, I just have to call out the hypocrisy here because all through July you were literally crying about the heat.
I was not crying.
You were. You said the humidity was disrespecting you, and now you're sobbing because it's cooling down. Pick a struggle.
Okay, fine. Maybe I am a hypocrite. But Snark Squad, you have to tell us what you are most desperate to watch when the fall schedule drops, because we are desperate.
We are clinging by a thread, honestly.
A tiny thread. And speaking of changing seasons, I was cleaning out my summer tote bag yesterday, transitioning to the fall purse.
Oh, no. What did you find at the bottom?
Babes, when did we start enjoying old people candy? Is this adulthood?
Wait, what kind of candy are we talking about?
I reached into the depths of this bag and found a single Dusty Werther's Original. And right next to it, a butterscotch disc and one of those peppermints stuck to its wrapper.
Not the Werther's Original. That is classic grandma territory right there.
Right. But the crazy part is, I unwrapped it, popped it in my mouth, and it was so good. I felt so at peace.
It is the final stage of aging. You just wake up one day and suddenly you want a crystal dish of dusty candy on your coffee table.
Yes. Why do older generations always have that dish? It's like a requirement for turning 60.
I mean, I think it's because their taste buds are just gone. They don't want flavor. They just want something to sit in their cheek for an hour while they watch their shows.
Do not disrespect the butterscotch. And those little strawberry candies with the crinkly wrappers, I secretly love them.
Oh, the strawberry ones are elite. I will give you that.
Right.
But it's just so funny, the traditions we swore we'd outgrow as kids, and we absolutely just didn't.
Oh my gosh, yes. It's wild. Like holiday traditions, I still have to make my mom's green bean casserole exactly the same way.
The one with the canned mushroom soup?
Literally, yes.
Yeah.
Full of sodium, completely gelatinous. If I try to use fresh green beans, my brain rejects it entirely.
See, that's exactly what I mean. We think we're going to be these chic adults making organic orange wine, and instead we are violently defending canned soup because of nostalgia.
It's comfort. It's pure comfort. Which traditions are actually worth carrying forward, though?
Definitely not adult rec league sports. I can tell you that right now.
Oh my God, do not even get me started. I am currently in intense, full-body physical pain because of rec league basketball.
Wait, you actually played. I thought you were just going to watch from the bleachers.
I know, but I got swept up in the madness. The absolute chaos of organized adult sports is a sickness.
It really is. It's mass delusion.
I ran up and down that sweaty YMCA court for maybe 20 minutes, and I have been sore for 4 days. 4 days.
It's voluntary injury. That's all it is. You have 30-something guys in there who suddenly think they are LeBron James.
Yes. Why are they diving on the floor? Babes, we're not getting paid. Yeah. Why is everyone playing like there's a championship ring on the line?
Because the male ego is a terrifying thing. They genuinely think an NBA scout is hiding behind the bleachers just waiting to recruit an accountant with a bad knee.
It is so embarrassing. Speaking of people acting like they're playing for a championship ring when they're actually just embarrassing themselves, though.
Oh, here we go. The transition.
The reality TV streets are a total mess today. My phone has been buzzing nonstop.
It is a bloodbath of bad decisions out there right now. Where do we even start?
We have to start with the real estate ruins. Let's talk about Dorit and PK Kemsley from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I am shrieking.
The absolute delusion of living in an $8 million mansion while actively facing foreclosure.
Right. The debt service alone is $40,000 a month. How do you sleep at night knowing you owe $40 grand every 30 days just to not lose your house?
No, you don't sleep. You just wear more Chanel and pretend it isn't happening. But we need to break down this confidential offer sheet that leaked.
Yes. Leaked by attorney Ronald Richards on Instagram, which is just so petty, and I love it.
So petty. But he posted this document from a lender called Private Money Solutions, which, by the way, sounds like a loan shark you meet in a dark alley.
Literally. It is not a real bank.
Exactly. It's a hard money lender, Alex Goralnik. And the terms PK was trying to get just for a 6-month extension on the foreclosure are insane.
Tell them the terms, because my brain melted when I read this.
Okay, first, there's a 1-point extension fee. Then they demand $17,000 just in insurance arrears paid up front.
17 grand just in back-out insurance.
Yeah, and the kicker. They want all 6 months of the second mortgage payments prepaid in cash right now just to grant the extension.
Where is this money supposed to come from? If they had the cash to prepay 6 months of a mortgage and 17 grand in insurance, they wouldn't be in foreclosure.
The math is entirely backward. And Richards pointed out that PK's LLC, which holds the house, is currently suspended.
What does a suspended LLC even mean in this context?
It basically means they didn't pay their franchise taxes or file paperwork, so the corporate entity is legally paralyzed. You can't even operate it in California right now.
Oh my God. But is Dorrit really just going to sit there, filming the new season, pretending everything is fine while the U.S. Marshals are pulling up?
Oh, absolutely. Richard said PK is in dreamland if he thinks Dorrit is going to willingly sign anything or leave that house quietly.
She is going to sit on her white buckle sofa in full glam until they physically change the locks on her. It is so stressful to watch.
It's toxic debt masquerading as lifestyle porn. But, while Dorrit refuses to leave her house, someone else in Orange County is refusing to leave for an entirely different reason.
Oh my God, Carmela. I audibly gasped when I saw this.
The newcomer on RHOC, the former WWE star, this living situation is a psychological study.
She is living in the exact same house as her ex-husband, Jeff Garcia, and Dee, his new girlfriend. All of them, under one roof.
Just to maintain 50-50 custody of their 4 teenagers, Presley, Faith, Jason, and Jax.
Which is nice for the kids, I guess, but the sheer willpower. She literally said on camera, I hated his guts, but she still shares a kitchen with him.
To look at a man you despise and his new girlfriend while you make your morning coffee, the compartmentalization is terrifying.
She said she actually likes the new girlfriend because she's nice to the kids. But wait, it gets so much messier because Carmela has her own man.
Right, the mystery contractor, Danny.
Yes, she's been dating Danny the contractor for 10 years. Where does Danny sleep in this crowded-ass house?
That is exactly what I want to know. Are they all just bumping into each other in the hallway at 2 a.m.? It's a logistical nightmare.
It sounds like a horrible sitcom. But if we're talking about messy partner swaps, we have to talk about the X-Files. The most chaotic, romantic entanglement is happening in Atlanta right now.
You are talking about the TMZ photos, obviously.
I am losing my mind over KJ Biermann kissing Jillian Green on a hike.
The math on this is so incredibly messy. We need to map this out for the Snark Squad.
Please do, because it's like a red string conspiracy board.
Okay, KJ Biermann is locked in a horrific divorce with Kim Zolciak. KJ is now kissing Jillian Green. Who is Jillian Green? She is the estranged wife of Kyle Malowitz.
And who is Kyle Malowitz dating?
He is currently dating Kim Zolciak. It is a direct spouse swap.
It is a literal spouse swap. They just traded. I cannot breathe. It is so deeply unhinged.
And remember, KJ and Jillian tried to claim they were just friends supporting each other through their splits. Making out on a hiking trail kind of ruins that PR spin.
But Kim's reaction is the best part. The paparazzi catch her with Kyle, and she just praises him. She calls Kyle her funny best friend and says, it's only up from here.
See, I don't buy any of it as genuine romance. Is KJ doing this just to get back at Kim, or is this the most calculated reality TV revenge plot ever?
I don't even care if it's calculated. It is amazing television. I am eating it up.
It feels like mutually assured destruction to me. Pure spite.
Well, let's talk about a split that is actually wholesome for once.
Yeah.
Sister Wives. Janelle Brown is moving on.
Finally, we love to see it.
I'm celebrating. She posted this poetic Instagram caption about her new man, Pete. She was like, some chapters unfold quietly. You're exactly what I didn't know I needed.
It was very sweet. But of course, Christine Brown had to slide into the comments and make it shady.
Yes, Christine's the shade queen. She commented that Pete is a construction worker, just like her husband, David.
Which is the ultimate subtle dig at Kody Brown.
Exactly. These women traded in Cody's manic ringlets and financial ruin for blue-collar men who actually know how to build things. I love that journey for them.
It makes perfect psychological sense. They want stability after 30 years of plural chaos. But we have some rapid-fire reality splits to get through.
Yes, quick hits. Farrah Brittany, Kyle Richards' daughter, is having a baby with Zach Goldsmith from Buying Beverly Hills.
Which is extremely messy because Zach is reportedly separated from his wife, Jennifer.
The timeline is giving very tight turnaround, if you know what I mean.
Oh, absolutely. And then we have the McBee dynasty completely imploding. Galina Salkovska is moving on from Steve Sr., which makes sense since he's in prison.
Right, good for her. But Steven Jr. and Allie Eklund split, and it is so petty. He blocked her and shipped her stuff back in cardboard boxes.
And he's claiming she cheated at Stagecoach, which honestly, Stagecoach is the Bermuda Triangle of reality TV relationships.
It really is. If you buy a Stagecoach ticket, your relationship is legally over. Oh, and Sally Carson from Southern Charm is denying she's dating Kyle Cook.
She said she is not Bravo's mattress, which is a terrible nickname.
It is horrific. She says she has a tattooed mystery man her family loves, so good for her for dodging the Kyle Cook bullet.
Honestly, crisis averted. But, okay, babes, we need to completely shift the tone here for a minute.
Yeah, we have to pause the snark. There are some very serious legal allegations in the reality TV world today, and we need to cover them impartially.
Exactly. Just to be absolutely clear to everyone listening, we are impartially reporting the facts from the source material and police reports.
Right. We are not taking sides, and we are not endorsing the viewpoints of anyone involved. We are just conveying the facts as they have been reported.
Let's start with the situation involving Croy Biermann Jr., Kim and Croy's 13-year-old son.
The Alpharetta Police Department reported that Croy Jr. was arrested for alleged sexual battery against a female schoolmate. The incident allegedly happened at a local gym.
According to the reports, the police actually went to the gym facility and pulled the security footage, which allegedly places both of them there at that time.
The details also mention that the victim's phone had a broken USB-C port, so the police couldn't download the data from it right away.
Now, on the other side of this, Kim Zolciak has come out with a very fierce defense of her son, vehemently denying the allegations.
She claims that Croy Jr. took and passed a polygraph test, and she is standing entirely by his innocence. Again, we are just conveying the reported statements and facts here.
Exactly. Now, moving to the second serious legal matter, this involves Nathan Gallagher from the current season of Below Deck Med.
The reports detail a December 2025 arrest in Sydney, Australia. Nathan was charged with assault occasioning actual bodily harm and intentionally choking a 29-year-old woman.
And to add to the legal facts of this case, Gail Cameron, who shares a 13-month-old son with Nathan, has filed an apprehended violence application against him.
Right. And what makes it so complicated for viewers is that Bravo hasn't commented on any of this at all.
Nathan is just appearing on our screens every week because the season was filmed before this alleged incident took place. We will just have to monitor how the legal process unfolds.
Absolutely. Okay, taking a deep breath and stepping back into the petty reality TV drama. Let's talk about feuds and shade.
Oh, the shade is flying on Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, Roaring 20th. It is chaotic.
Portia Williams just did an interview, and she said she had to completely gather Luann de Lesseps because it was, quote, too much Luann.
I can't even imagine the ego clash between Portia and Luann in a confined space.
Right. She also called Vicky Gunvalson the most improved cast member, which I am shocked by. But Portia was fiercely defending Lisa Barlow against Heather Gay and the SLC crew.
The alliances on these trips never make any logical sense. But nothing beats Cynthia Bailey's awkward encounter with Vicky.
Oh my God, I'm still cringing at this. Vicky had absolutely no idea who Cynthia was at a party in Atlanta.
Because Cynthia was dressed in drag as her alter ego, 50 Cent?
She had to introduce herself to Vicky, and Vicky was still terrified.
I mean, how do you not recognize those cheekbones, even in drag? Cynthia's bone structure is iconic.
Vicky lives in a bubble, I swear. Speaking of bubbles, Bethany Frankel is currently getting dragged on TikTok, and I am here for it.
Yes, Meredith Lynch posted this great critique of Bethany's new supermodel cafe opening in East Quogue.
Which already has a yellow warning notice on the door, by the way.
Of course it does. But Meredith called it transitional branding because Bethany is desperately trying to pivot away from the skinny girl label since that doesn't fly with Gen Z anymore.
She is trademarking supermodel pizza and supermodel cheesecake. It makes zero sense.
But the absolute best part of this whole thing is Carol Radziwill's involvement.
Oh, the pettiness. Carol Radziwill literally liked the TikTok dragging Bethany.
It is the quietest, most lethal shade ever. Their season 10 feud is truly gonna outlive us all.
I love a grudge that just never dies. Speaking of feuds blowing up, K. Michelle is going scorched earth on Shamia Morton on Instagram Live.
K. Michelle is blaming her entire blow-up on, quote, 1 cup of Jack Daniels.
1 cup. That was a massive solo cup filled to the brim, Biggs. She called Shemaya a liar, said she's dangerous, and was threatening to spill dirt on everyone.
She also completely shut down the rumors that the cast was showing colorism towards Shemaya. She was very firm that it was just about Shemaya's messy behavior, not her skin tone.
She drew a hard line there for sure. And over on Hulu, Malika Haqq is dragging her own castmate, Natalie Halcrow.
On the virtual reality podcast, right?
Yeah, she called Natalie completely self-centered and said she has zero accountability. When your own friend is saying this on a press tour, the group chat is dead.
Completely shattered. But we have to talk about something much darker happening with Bravo's Next Gen NYC. Riley Burris is dealing with horrific backlash.
This honestly broke my heart. So Riley got drunk and sloppy on camera, and she admitted it. She owned it on a podcast and said her behavior wasn't okay.
But the audience took it way too far. She was receiving intense, racist microaggressions and threats in her DMs.
She had to turn off her phone for a full week just to protect her peace. It is so disgusting. We can judge messy reality TV behavior, but the racism crosses a massive line.
The parasocial entitlement these viewers have is a sickness, and it's even ruined her friendship with Ariana Biermann. They aren't close anymore because of the show.
It's just sad. The Bravo machine just chews people up. Okay, let's lift the vibe back up for the end of the show with some Hollywood hit lists.
Brandi Glanville is out here bragging about her romantic roster, and it is a wild ride.
She went on the Unfiltered podcast and said her bench is hot. She hooked up with Ryan Seacrest, who she said was a proper gentleman.
Which is very on brand for him. But she also explicitly said Gerard Butler was not a gentleman.
I need details on that immediately. And then she drops Matt LeBlanc, Ben Stiller, and David Schwimmer. Is there a 90s icon Brandi hasn't hooked up with?
She basically dated the entire male cast of Friends. It's impressive, honestly.
Iconic behavior.
Yeah?
But speaking of iconic, let's talk about Ariana Madix on Love Island USA. She is Emmy-nominated, babes.
She gave this interview to Vulture, breaking down how she has to hide secret footage from the Islanders while she's hosting.
Yes. She said she tries to send them telepathic signals with her poker face when they're making bad decisions.
The restraint that must take. To stand there knowing a guy is lying and just having to stare at him blankly.
But the best part was her explaining her viral, slow-motion villa strut. She revealed she was directly inspired by Beyoncé's Renaissance tour.
Specifically during the song Energy, right?
Yes. Ariana said she channeled that exact Beyoncé catwalk energy for every entrance, and it clearly worked.
If you're going to steal a walk, steal it from Beyoncé. But if we want to talk about reality stars of music, we have to talk about Amy Slayton.
Oh my God, I'm already crying laughing.
Yeah.
Please explain this to the people.
Amy Slayton from 1,000 Pound Sisters is dropping an AI-generated country song called Pounds Hollow.
An AI song. A computer sang it, and she's making a whole music video for it.
Her brother Chris mocked her right to her face on camera. He was like, if you use AI, you didn't do it.
And Amy just stares at him and goes, "But I did, though." "No, you didn't, Amy. An algorithm did."
And didn't she give her 5-year-old son a directing credit?
Yes. She gave Gage a co-director credit on the music video because he helped out on set. It is peak dystopian reality TV.
Looking at all this mess, from AI country songs to spouse-swapping exes, you have to wonder, have reality stars completely lost the ability to feel embarrassment? Or is the lack of shame exactly what we're paying them for?
Oh, it is definitely what we were paying them for. I want them to be shameless. It makes me feel so much better about my own life.
Yeah.
But Snark Squad, we need to hear from you.
Yes, get in the comments right now.
We have 4 questions for you. 1, what are you most excited to watch when September TV returns? 2, what's your favorite old people candy? 3, what childhood tradition do you still maintain?
And 4, would you survive a rec league basketball game?
I know I wouldn't. Babes, stay nostalgic, stay shady, and we'll see you on the Snark side.